Hey guys, it's Andrei here from Elite Exposure, and today I've got another exciting video for you. This is a case study of a guttering company in Melbourne who is running Facebook ads, and they've tried with so many agencies and the results were just not there. So he'd pay the agency to run the ads for a month and he wouldn't see any return on investment. He'd get leads, but the leads wouldn't pick up the phone, they weren't actually interested, or he'd go and quote the job and it would never turn into an actual closed job. So today I'm going to show you exactly what we did to turn this around so that he could actually get some quality leads that he was actually closing. Our campaign is right here. It's only been 30 days. He spent $1,000 so far. He's got 35 leads in which he's closed 20,000 so far that I know of. So that's the first 2 weeks. I don't have the results for the other 2 weeks that we've been running it, but so far 20,000 cash collected in just 2 weeks time, with more coming for the 2 weeks, and we'll have even more as time goes on. So far we've got 35 leads, $1,000 spent, we've got 20 grand in cash collected and more that we haven't accounted for just yet. And today I'm going to show you exactly what we did that made the difference. And I'll tell you now, the thing that made the most difference is when you put a face to a name. People really love seeing faces, and when they're going to spend a couple $1,000s with you, they kind of want to know who's going to do the job, because most people don't want a contractor to come a second time. They don't want them to do a crappy job. They want them to do a great job. So when you put a face to a name, that immediately makes a world of difference. So I'm going to show you exactly how we run these Facebook ad campaigns. First things first, when you're running Facebook ads, people are not there to look for guttering people. They're there to scroll mindlessly on Facebook. But when you put an offer in front of them that they might like, then they start looking at it and saying, okay, maybe I do actually want that. So the way it works is you've got your ads, you've got a lead collection or a landing page, you nurture the lead, you send them a consultation or a quote, and then you close the job. We've got here your ads, you got a lead form, you qualify them in the lead form, and then you send them to a confirmation page with a whole bunch of testimonials of happy customers from the past. And then from there, you send them SMS and email nurturing, and then eventually you get a closed job. When you send out these nurturing sequences, people warm up to you more and you're more likely to close the job, as opposed to someone who doesn't contact them at all and just shows up to the house, gives them a quote, and there's just no love in it at all. So that's why people don't actually convert. In terms of how we set this up, is you want to have a campaign for what you're doing. So here we've got guttering, and we've got a whole bunch of different ad sets, and all these ad sets are just different angles that we're trying out. So here we only had one where we found a winning one straight away. And then we're basically just trying out different ads, seeing what works. Some people respond to free stuff. Some people respond to bundled offers. So what you want to do is you want to have all these different ad sets with a different angle or a different offer that people might like. And in each one, you have 2 different ads. So you're running so many different ad sets and different ads at $10 a day each, for example. And then you're just picking the ones that just don't work. So you turn them off and you let the other ones run, and eventually you'll find something that works so well that you just carry on with that one and you just keep throwing more budget at it. And the ones that don't work, you just toss them out and you just don't bother again. But with the ones that do work, you keep running them so that you can continue getting leads and closing jobs. And so what we found was the best thing that worked is before and after photos. And then what we did with this customer is we actually bundled the offer together. So most people just replace guttering, but they never think about the downpipes or installing some leaf guards to stop leaves from actually clogging the system further down. So what we actually did is we bundled the guttering, the downpipes, the leaf guards all in one package that we obviously charged for. So it's not like we were giving them a discount, but because we bundled it all into one package, it was something unique that no one else was really offering. So when we did that, we got a lot of people inquiring that were serious. They wanted their guttering done, but if they got all the downpipes and leaf guards sorted, so not only do they get a solution now, but they get a long-term solution that doesn't screw up over time. It's a better offer than what the competition was offering when they're offering just guttering. So this by far was our best running campaign. And as a result, the client was able to close so many more jobs because he was the only one offering this type of deal. And another thing, people often complain about getting low quality leads from Facebook. What we've found that actually works the best is when you manually ask them for a phone number. When you ask them for a phone number in the form, people have to manually type out their number. So they must be somewhat serious and expecting a call. Otherwise they wouldn't give their phone number if they didn't actually want to speak to you. The same goes when you ask them more questions like, how old is your guttering? What's your guttering made of? Why do you want to replace your guttering now? And you make it all multi-choice to make it easy for them. But the people willing to fill out that long of a form means that they're actually serious in getting guttering done with you. So when you're running these Facebook ads and you find a winner, you eventually just delete the ones that don't work at all and you just focus on the ones that do work, and you just keep throwing more budget at it. And then you've got a very successful Facebook campaign that keeps bringing in leads predictably and reliably, and you're closing the jobs out of it. So when you're closing all these jobs and you're able to hire more staff because you've got a lead generation system that is predictable, reliable, and it keeps bringing in new homeowners, that not only do you get a happy customer that will leave you a review, but they will actually refer their friends as well, so that the amount of lead generation you actually get just compounds over time. So when you're running these Facebook ads, you have to remember, yes, you're getting leads, but you're getting customers and you're getting referrals, and those referrals will just keep compounding as you close more jobs as every month goes by. So just starting out with Facebook ads is the very tip of the iceberg, but as you go down, you actually end up getting a lot more business in the long run. And that's going to be it for this video. We didn't do anything crazy special other than actually show the owner's face and just providing them with an offer. Sometimes we even offered skylights as well, which some homeowners really like having skylights installed. That ended up doing really well as well. But 35 good leads for only $1,000 spent and closing 20,000, that's a win for this client. And we look forward to getting him more leads and more closed jobs in the future.